Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nuraini Shakira binti Shahrudin and my metric number is 1626010. For the assessment of case study 1, I will be presenting on the tourism impact in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. According to UNWTO, sustainable tourism is a tourism that takes full account of its current and future economic, social, and environmental impacts, which addressing the needs of visitors, the industry, the environment, as well as the host community. Without further ado, let's move on to the introduction. I choose the case study of Kuala Lumpur, where the type of tourism in Kuala Lumpur is urban tourism, and my aim is to identify related tourism impact in that area. So let's proceed to the background of study area and site plan. Kuala Lumpur is the capital city of Malaysia, which boasts glamming skyscrapers, colonial architecture, charming locals, and a myriad of natural attractions. The Kuala Lumpur area are divided into numerous districts. Its main hub is called the Golden Triangle, which comprises Bukit Bintang, KLCC, and the Chinatown. These main three areas are located at the city center. City of Kuala Lumpur, which mainly known as KL as a short form, is a premier city in Malaysia and has a total population of 7.564 million people as of 2018. Total land area for KL is 243.7 km per square, and KL is located in the Klang Valley or Kuala Lumpur conurbation, as well known by the international tourists. As stated on the map, there are 6 zones in Kuala Lumpur. First at Seri Petaling, which is Bukit Jalil or Suputeh zone. Second is Bandar Seri Pemaisuri, which is Bandar Tun Razak or Sungai Besi zone. Third is Wangsa Maju, which is Wangsa Maju or Maluri zone. Fourth is Kepong, which is Sentul or Manjalara zone. Fifth is Sri Hartamas, which is Damansara or Penchala zone. And lastly is the city center of Kuala Lumpur itself. Let's proceed to the next slide, which is current condition of Kuala Lumpur. Nowadays, Kuala Lumpur have a mass buildings all around with a rapid development in terms of transportation, accommodation, and etc. And also the industry competition that happen in this big city. The industry that involve are such tourism industry, business, and other related industries. Due to this current condition, it might lead to negative and positive tourism impact. Now we move on to the impacts that happen in Kuala Lumpur. first thing first is the environmental impact. So basically, in the environmental impact, tourists creates unnecessary pressure on population which contributes to the degradation of the environment. Second is the economic impact, where the economic impact give a positive looks, which is increase in economic transactions and also increase in local income. And lastly is the social impact. The social impact are the possibility of drug trafficking and possibility of exposing the local people to the hidden HIV or AIDS, and also the unaccustomed behavior of the tourists that come. As Kuala Lumpur is the city center of Malaysia, so there are so many tourists that come to Kuala Lumpur and might cause the pressure on the population, which will cause to the degradation of the environmental. When there are many tourists come to Kuala Lumpur, they will lead to a positive value in economic impact and contribute to this economic transaction and also local income when they spend on shopping, for example, spend for the accommodation, spend for the transportation in Kuala Lumpur. Especially when it comes to the benefit of currency exchange from the developed countries that have a higher currency compared to Kuala Lumpur. Moreover, as Kuala Lumpur is the city center of Malaysia, so there will be so many events that will be happen in Malaysia, especially the international events that such as international concert, where the artists from another country that come to Malaysia to have a concert. When this happen, this will lead to the social impact, negative social impacts towards the country that gives impacts to the local itself for the unaccustomed behavior of tourists and also the drug trafficking and etc. As a recommendation for this case study in terms of environmental and social culture that give negative impacts in this city. So for the environmental, the community members should actively participate in tourism activities and provide supports for tourism development. Community support is a vital component in achieving successful tourism industry, as it is important to create a community's positive perceptions toward tourism and tourists in Kuala Lumpur that may further support for future tourism development. This will lead to a successful plan for future development in terms of tourism development. Implementing some restrictions, which is responsible tourism practice, can lead to a positive new normal on tourists and also locals' life. For conclusion, Kuala Lumpur is a potential developed area in Malaysia which is very important that need to be protected in terms of environmental, economic and social culture in order to gain a sustainable development, especially in tourism industry, where the tourism industry is contributing to a large income to the country. Fail to protect such developed influential area may destroy the whole country in future. So that's all from me. Thank you for listening on my presentation. I hope that this case study will be useful for my future study and also for other people's reference.